Right, I'm back on the Virago. I've got another set of carbs, so we put them on. I had a look in them, so they was alright. Bung them on for the moment, and it's still having trouble starting, so I checked the fuel. There wasn't much fuel getting through there, so I topped the fuel up a bit, and then again still had a little bit of issues. It seems to start when I take one plug out of one cylinder. Let's do this up a bit. So I'm doing the fault finding stuff now. So with the pickup coils, the wires for the pickup coils, these ones here, right, I thought I might as well just check them, check the condition of everything, right? And I don't know if you can see in there how corroded and green those terminals are in there, so that might have something to do with some starting issues. I expect it may well have, but we'll see. Anyway, we're just going to keep going through these bits and pieces, checking all the connections and stuff, seeing what's what. I think they're the pickup coils. Are they the pickup coils or are they the pickup coils? Can't remember now. Two little blue red. Yeah, they're probably the pickup coils. Where do these go? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, these all these connections need sorting out. So I need to carb spray cleaner in them and clean them out. And what I do is I'll just clean all these up and put it all back together, and then see what happens from there. And what else have I done? That's it at the moment. Yeah, put some new oil in it. New gasket on the case in there. I took the starter motor back home and I put new brushes in there. And what else? Oh yeah, I went to change the oil filter in here. Right, so I took that off to put a new oil filter in there, and there wasn't one in there anyway, so didn't have an oil filter in it. So that's sorted anyway. I need to put the plug back in there. Right, I'll be back in a second after I've give the terminals a bit of a clean up. Oh, nail wires. Fucking hell, that's a fucking mess in there as well, isn't it? Why is that so fucking shitty? This one is melted by the look of it, because it's all like twisted inside the plastic thing. It looks a bit iffy. We'll have to check the once we get it running, we'll have to check the voltage from the alternator. Might need a new fucking plug on that. In you go. to check and see what's not working on this. I was just cranking this bike over and it instantly stopped, so I thought there'd be a fuse that had gone. So I checked all the fuses and that was alright. I only charged this battery up last night, so I put the voltmeter tester on the positive and negative terminals, 0 volts. So it looks like the battery has just died. So I'm going to take it off and take it back and put it on the Oxford charger that I got, which I charged it up yesterday with, fully charged, and it only cranked it over like 3 times and it just stopped, everything stopped. So I'm going to put it back on the Oxford charger and see what that tells me. But it looks like the battery is just packed up. Not having a lot of luck with this bike at the moment, trying to get it going. Here's the CDI unit out of the XV535. Been having trouble starting it, changed all the bits and pieces, tried everything basically, and it still won't run properly. And the spark is really erratic. I get continuous sparks rather than a spark every time the engine turns over. It's like a continuous spark. So, and to try and get it, it's been hard to get it started. I've tried everything. I've done all the tests that you need to do. I've checked the battery, the ohms reading on the resistance readings on both the coils, the coil leads, the plugs, the caps, the carbs, the fuel pump, the fuel, the kill switch, the compression test, the pickup coils. Everything checks out okay except the CDI unit, which I can't actually test because I've got no way of testing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart and see if there's anything visibly wrong with it inside. So this could be pretty dangerous. So yeah, try and work out how to get it apart really. I don't want to. I mean, it's probably fucked anyway, but we'll see. Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to use my Dremel to cut the top off. Back in a sec. Right, I cut the top out with a Dremel in the 3 places there. Right. If you do this, if you attempt to do this, make sure you've got these brackets facing up when you do the cuts, because then you won't cut into the bottom of the circuit board. Right, and these are actually, they're just pushed in, but this one was glued at the back, so no matter how much you'd get a screwdriver in there, you couldn't get it out. What you had to do is put a screwdriver in the back here and twist. And what you've done is then eventually push this out. So it should slide out. There you go. So you're left with just the circuit board there. But looking at this, there's no obvious signs of anything wrong with it. Yeah, transistors look alright. But I've got no way of checking any of this. Everything else looks alright. There's no burn marks or anything on it. circuit board checks out alright. Now I need to get watchmaker's eyeglass and let's try and get a good look at what's going on inside there and on the motherboard. Yeah, it kind of seems alright at the moment. Don't seem that bad really. Focus. Can't see fucking nothing. Yeah, a lot of that seems to be alright. So I can't check the some of them can't even see what they are. They're so small. I need to get a watchmaker's eyeglass and have a look to see if I can see what it is. Take some close-up pictures and might be able to see it that way. Right, I'll be back. I'm still working on this Virago. It's becoming quite a task, this one. As a non-starter, tried quite a lot at the moment, and I've taken I took the igniter out and took that home, and the thing that's bothering me with this wiring, you got the looks like it looks like, to me it looks like the these wires are around the wrong way, because you've got the small winding at the top, which would be the pickup from the CDI, and you've got the live going into that. So I wonder if we should swap all these around so that the live is in the side ones, and that might make a bit of a difference. If you've got the lives in the wrong places on these coils, it means it'll go through 2 coils to get to earth, if you know what I mean. The live ain't going straight to the main lead. It's having to go through the small winding first. So maybe that's a fault. Don't know. We'll have to check. We'll have to give it, whirl it over and see if that makes any difference. You probably get a better spark if it is wound like that. But I've glued the igniter unit back together, so I'll put all that back together and then we'll go from there. So on my third battery, fucking camera, I've put this bike back together, put everything back together on it, and it's still having the same problem with the rear cylinder not firing properly. I'll give you an idea. Let's put the camera out there, I think. You'll have to excuse the noise from the exhausts because the front pipe's blowing a little bit. See what I mean? Let me change the plugs in it, see if that makes any difference. To me, it feels like it's either a coil breaking down or there's an air leak, but everything's hunky-dory on the intake, on the airwise. I mean, nothing. There's no leaks there. Been through that before anyway and checked that. And the way the rear pot comes in and goes out, it's like an electrical fault. It's like instant in and instant out kind of thing, if you know what I mean. So it makes me think it's more electrical than anything else. But I'll come back to you when I've found out what the problem is. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.